Welcome to One Question at a Time, the SAT series. Question number 16. Which of the following has the relative value? To be able to solve for these questions, we have some knowledge. The first one is we have to know the line number. So the middle point will be 0. Every number less than 0 is called negative number. And the number bigger than 0 is positive number. So the keywords in this question is the relative value. It means we need some positive number, which is greater than 0. The second thing is when we adding or subtract two fractions, but one of the number is the whole number, we have to convert it to make them the same denominators. For example, if I have A, subtract 1 over B, I have to write out A multiply B over B so A times B is AB, subtract 1 over B. The third knowledge is when you have a number divided by a fraction or another number. For example, if I have A over B or over C, it's the same thing as I have A over B multiplied by the reciprocal of C, so it will be 1 over C. Or other example is if I have A over B divide all C over D, it's the same thing as A over B multiplied by D over C, the reciprocal of it, and it will be A multiplied by D over B multiplied by C. Okay, now first thing I will checking, because I see like the 0 here, so I will checking if I have the positive number or the negative number first. And also we notice that if we have a bigger number, subtract smaller number, the bigger, subtract the smaller will greater than 0. Smaller number subtract the bigger number will be less than 0. In another words, this one will be positive and this one will be negative. So we're checking on A, 1 is greater than 1/3, so it's produced positive, and positive divided by positive is positive. So A is positive. So we have negative 3 divided by negative 1/3. We have two negatives, so negative divided by negative will be positive. Then we have one negative. negative 3 divided by 1/3. So it will be negative divided by positive will be produce negative 0. And then we have 3 minus 1/3. 3 greater than 1/3, so that produce positive. So we can cancel, we can eliminate C and D. Because D is 0, C is less than 0, and we need the greatest value, so we want like the biggest positive number. Next we have 1 subtract 1/3. 1 multiplied by 3 over 3, so we have 3 over 3 minus 1/3 over 3. That's the same as 2/3 over 3. Okay, so 2/3 over 3 divided by 3 is multiplied by 1/3, and that equal to 2 over 9. For B, we have 3 divided by 1/3 is multiplied by 3. That's 9. Okay, for E, we have 3 multiplied by 3 over 3 minus 1/3 all over 3. So this one will be 9 over 3 subtract 1/3 over 3, that equal 8 over 3 over 3. So 8 over 3 divided by 3 is multiplied by 1/3. And that will be 8 over 9. Okay, now for the fractions, if we have the numerator less than the denominator, it will be less than 1, right? So for part A, this one less than 1. For B, 9 is greater than 1. And then for E, 8 less than 9, so it's less than 1. So as long as A and E is not greater than B, B is the greatest number, we don't have to compare A and E. And even if we want to compare it, we see that A, the numerator is 2, E, the numerator is 8. So if we have the same denominator, when we compare, we only compare the numerator. Which one is bigger is bigger. So in this case, 8 over 9 greater than 2 over 9. But in this question, we only find the greatest number, and 9 is the whole number, the greatest number in this case. So B is the right answer. Thank you for participating in this series. See you next time.